Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, I'm going to be teaching you about IELTS Speaking Test Part 1. In this lesson, we're going to talk about leisure time. The topic of this lesson is leisure time. Now, what does leisure time actually mean? Leisure time is your free time. It is the time that you spend to do things that you find interesting. It is the time that you spend doing your hobbies and your interests. It is your time free from work, free from your studies, and all sorts of commitments. It is you time. As we say in English, it is me time. It is time for me to relax, time to unwind. Okay? Now, for your speaking test, it is extremely important that you prepare yourself on this topic. There are some questions that your examiner might ask you, and in this lesson, I'm going to be discussing some of those questions, and I will provide you with some sample answers. Let us begin looking at question 1. What is your favorite leisure activity? What is your favorite leisure activity? Now, when the examiner asks you that question, you may answer it in different ways, depending on what your hobbies are. Some of the ways you may answer that question are, look at sample answers 1. I enjoy cooking, baking, swimming, sleeping, shopping, skiing, skateboarding, reading. Okay, so it depends on what your hobbies are. So when the examiner asks, what's your favorite leisure activity? You can say, I enjoy cooking. I enjoy baking during my free time. I enjoy swimming during my free time. I enjoy sleeping during my free time. I enjoy shopping during my free time. I enjoy skiing during my free time. I enjoy skateboarding during my free time. I enjoy reading during my free time. Or you can combine them. You can say, I enjoy cooking, baking, and swimming during my free time. Or I enjoy shopping, cooking, and baking during my free time. Or you can say, I enjoy skiing and skateboarding. Okay? Or you can say, I enjoy sports such as basketball, tennis, and badminton. Okay? So all you have to do there is mention some of your hobbies. Okay? Provide a list of some of your hobbies. Don't just give one or two. Okay? What's your favorite leisure activity? I enjoy cooking. I enjoy baking. I enjoy skiing. Now, in this case, this question is very specific because it's actually asking for your favorite. So it has to be one. In that case, it has to be one. Because the question is, what are your favorite leisure activities? In that case, then you would provide a few of them. But in this case, the question is, what is your favorite leisure activity? So out of all your hobbies, what is it that you enjoy doing the most during your free time? So I would pick just one and say, for example, I enjoy reading during my free time. I enjoy reading during my free time. Or I enjoy watching films on YouTube during my free time. I enjoy watching vlogs on YouTube during my free time. So pick one because it's asking for your favorite. Now, question 2. What did you enjoy doing in your free time as a child? What did you enjoy doing in your free time as a child? So what this question is asking you is, when you're a child, okay, probably below 5 years old, when you're a child, a little child, maybe even 5, 6, 7, you're still a child. I suppose a 10-year-old is also a child, okay? So what this question is asking you, when you're a child, back in the day when you're a little child, a little boy or a little girl, what did you enjoy doing in your free time? What sort of things did you do for fun? What sort of things did you do to kind of entertain yourself? What sort of things? So, when the examiner asks you, what did you enjoy doing in your free time as a child? Then you may answer by saying, for example, sample answer 2. As a child, I enjoyed painting and playing outside with my friends. As a child, I enjoyed painting and playing outside with my friends. Do not forget, the hobbies you're being asked for here are hobbies that children do. Okay? They're hobbies that children do. So don't complicate your hobbies. Okay? You can say, as a child, I enjoyed painting and playing outside with my friends. As a child, I enjoyed swimming. Okay? As a child, I enjoyed swimming and reading. Maybe. As a child. Now, if you say, for example, as a child, I enjoyed shopping. That is a little bit questionable. Children do not necessarily enjoy shopping, and children do not actually go for shopping. You know, we drag them there. So be very careful with what sort of hobbies you pick for number 2, because they need to be things that children do, like painting, playing outside with their friends. Okay? Question 3. Do you prefer to spend your free time with other people or alone? Do you prefer to spend your free time with other people or alone? Now, what that question is asking you essentially is, are you an extrovert or an introvert? So if you're an extrovert, then you enjoy spending time with other people. But if you're introvert, then you prefer to spend time alone. There are some people who just prefer to spend time on their own during their free time. Some people absolutely need to be with other people during their free time. So that is the question. Now, how would you answer this question? Because here you're being asked what you prefer. So you may begin your answer by saying, I prefer to spend my free time chatting, shopping, and going to the cinema or bowling with my friends. Okay, I prefer to spend my free time chatting and going to the cinema or bowling with my friends. I don't enjoy being alone because I'm a bit of an introvert or a bit of an extrovert. Okay, so do you prefer to spend your free time with other people or alone? I prefer to spend my free time chatting, shopping, and going to the cinema or bowling with my friends. I don't enjoy being alone because I'm a bit of an extrovert. Okay? You may even begin that sentence by saying, I prefer to spend my free time with my friends, chatting, shopping, and going to the cinema or bowling. I don't enjoy being alone because I'm a bit of an extrovert. Okay? So here you're being asked what you prefer. Do you prefer being alone or do you prefer being with other people? And the underlying question is why? Okay, so I prefer to spend my free time chatting, shopping, and going to the cinema or bowling with my friends. I don't enjoy being alone, and the reason behind it is because I'm a bit of an extrovert. Okay, Now, the opposite of an extrovert is an introvert. So you may say, for example, I prefer to spend my free time alone because I don't quite enjoy being with other people as much as I enjoy being on my own. Okay, so I prefer to spend my free time alone because I'm a bit of an introvert, and that means that I rather enjoy my own company than being in the company of other people. Okay, now let's move on to question 4. What is a common leisure activity in your country? What is a common leisure activity in your country? What this question is asking you is, what is a common hobby? Yeah, what is a hobby that a lot of people in your country love? What is it that people from your country enjoy doing during their free time? What is it? What is it that most of the people in your country like to do during their free time? That is the question. What is a common leisure activity in your country? Now, you may answer that question by saying, in my country, most people enjoy going to clubs and partying during their free time. In my country, most people enjoy going to clubs and partying during their free time. Or you may say, in my country, most people enjoy spending time with their family during their free time. In my country, most people enjoy spending time with their family during their free time. Or you can say, in my country, most people enjoy going shopping and eating out during their free time. Okay? Or in my country, most people enjoy doing different types of sports during their free time. Okay? So all those are answers that you may give. Okay? Now, number 5. Do most people in your country get 2 days off a week? Do most people in your country get 2 days off a week? Now, what this question is really asking you is, do most people in your country work from Monday to Friday? Do most people in your country work 5 days within a week? Okay? Do they work? Most people work from Mondays to Friday. Okay? Now, most people work full time, which means they work from Monday to Friday, or they simply work for 5 days and then they have 2 days off, which means that they work, for example, from Monday to Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday they have a day off. They don't go to work. Okay, so the question is, do most people in your country get 2 days off a week? And you may answer this question by saying, yes, indeed. Majority of the people do not work during the weekend. They have a day off. Okay? Do most people in your country get 2 days off a week? Yes, indeed. Majority of the people do not work during the weekend. They have a day off. Okay? Now, or you may say, if you choose to say no, do most people in your country get 2 days off a week? No, because most of the people work 6 days in a week. So they only have 1 day off. Okay? Now, question 6. Do you think leisure time is important? Do you think leisure time is important? What this question is asking you is, what are the advantages of leisure time? What are the advantages of spending some free time? What are some of the advantages? How do you benefit from spending time doing nothing, or rather doing your hobbies? How do you benefit? Okay, how do you benefit from that? Now, so you may answer this question by saying, when you're asked, do you think leisure time is important? Absolutely. Everyone needs some free time to do some fun activities. It is healthy to relax and distress. Okay? So I have given 3 points in regards to question 6. Do you think leisure time is important? I have given 3 reasons why I think leisure time is important. Number 1, when you have your leisure time, then you have a chance to do some fun activities. Number 2, I think leisure time is important because it is healthy. It is healthy to relax. And number 3, it is important to get some leisure time to distress. To distress means to remove the stress, to get rid of the stress that you've experienced. Let's say, for example, after a long working week, or you have to sit for exams for over a long period of time, or maybe you've just had a really stressful personal experience, maybe you've had a breakup or a divorce, and you kind of just, you need some leisure time. You need time to distress, which means you need some time to get rid of your stress and re-energize. Okay, so absolutely everyone needs some free time to do some fun activities and re-energize. It is also healthy to relax and distress. Okay, now this brings me to the last section of this lesson, where I read for you the questions, and as I read the questions, imagine that I am the examiner and try and answer those questions as I read them. Question 1. What is your favorite leisure activity? Question 2. What did you enjoy doing in your free time as a child? Question 3. Do you prefer to spend your free time with other people or alone? Question 4. What is a common leisure activity in your country? Question 5. Do most people in your country get 2 days off a week? Question 6. Do you think leisure time is important? Okay, now I hope you are able to answer all those questions correctly. If you didn't, remember you still have the sample answers which you may use or adapt for your IELTS speaking test on the topic of leisure time. Now, this brings me to the end of this lesson. If you found the lesson useful, then subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends and family members, schoolmates, or with anybody else who may need the video, and give this video a thumbs up. And remember to turn on your notification button so that you're informed every single time I upload a new video. Remember to have a look at the playlist that I have in my channel on IELTS speaking tests, so that you can see which other videos on which other topics I have already uploaded. Now, thank you very much, and see you in our next lesson. Bye bye.